I was talking about me calling Heather Allen and telling her that I can't wait to see her in court because I'm filing a lawsuit against her for harassment. And I would also love to call Saul and tell him I can't wait to see him in court too because I'm filing a lawsuit against him also.
Do you have to go to that group on Thursday?
Yep.
Do you have to
Every
go?
Thursday, yep.
Do you have to?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
You sure you can't just stay at the Lowell house?
No.
Why?
Because they won't let me.
Have you asked them?
No. And the reason why is because I already know they're going to say you have to go to group.
Okay, but
otherwise you're not participating in the program.
Right.
And then they'll try to file a lawsuit against me for not participating in the program.
But they've already got you captive, so what can they possibly do? What can they possibly do? If you don't go to group, what can they possibly do?
They can force me to go. They can call the cops. They can do anything.
They
can do anything they fucking want.
You think they can call the cops and drag you into a group?
Oh yeah. They threaten to call the cops on plenty of fucking people. Like Kevin Real. They threatened to call the cops on him because he was gonna leave the group.
Mhm.
Because he was mad at Saul.
Mhm.
And I can't say I blame him either.
Right, but that's a threat though, Bill. Have you ever seen the cops come in?
No.
So do you think it's maybe just an empty threat that they use to scare you, and that you guys are scared?
Yeah, because when Kevin Real got pissed off at Saul, and he would say, I'm leaving the group, and Saul would say, oh, we're going to call the cops if you do, then he would come back in and calm him down.
Bill, there's a thing called civil disobedience. Have you ever heard of that?
No, I haven't.
Civil disobedience is when you choose to break a law, and that you understand the consequences of it, but when you decide that there's no other way.
Yeah.
Except, and they're not laws like violent, not being violent against people, but it's when you feel like your civil liberties are violated, you can choose to exercise civil disobedience. And you do.
Heard of it.
Well, if you had access to an internet or anything, you could look it up, but you can choose, Bill, not to go to that group.
Yeah, and maybe Thursday I'll try not to go to group.
The court, they can't call the cops to make you go to that group.
Yeah.
And if they do, you do not have to say anything in that group. You have a right to silence.
Yeah, and I'm going to exercise it if they make me go. I mean it too. I'm not just kidding.
No.
I fucking mean it this time.
Yeah.
I'm not talking anymore in that fucking group.
Okay. You're really angry, and I know you're using that word because you're really.
I know I shouldn't use it that much, but
I know
when I get pissed off, I can't help it.
I know.
Sometimes.
Well, can you try?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can try.
Okay, because what I want you to do is I want you to find a place inside of yourself where you can go, and you know that no matter what is going on around you, like in the movie The Stone that we watched, nobody can take what you know is right away from you. And it's your job and your right to protect yourself from emotional and mental abuse in whatever way that you can. And part of that, I think, for me, is to just keep my strength inside and don't let that energy go out all over the place. Keep your firm determination to fight for what's right. You deserve, Bill, you deserve a better life than this. And I'm very proud of you for standing up for yourself.
Yeah.
for finding your voice.
Yeah.
Because that's what happens. And
if they do force me to go to the group tomorrow, Thursday, I'm going to tell Saul I can't wait to see him in court. I'm going to say it right to his face.
Okay.
Face to face. I don't care. If he gets pissed off, big deal. I don't care.
Make sure
he
you're
can get as pissed off as he wants.
Make sure you're as calm as possible when you
will.
say it, okay? Because, and I think maybe you might need a witness there.
Yeah.
So it's Thursday at what time?
At the afternoon group, which is at 12, I think.
Okay. All right. So I think you're gonna need some support around that time. You know, because you're kind of outnumbered with witnesses, right? I mean, they got all kinds of people like watching and staring. Like right now. Did you guys want something?
Yeah. Yeah, we brought him to work out for an hour, and we did that, so we need to head out.
We're not going anywhere until we're done. We're not going anywhere until we're done videotaping me. Yep.
So Thursday at what time is your group?
I think it's 12.
Okay. Well, if you're still there on Thursday, and if you know, if you try to exercise your rights and nobody lets you, well, I think you're just going to need some other witnesses there.
Yep.
Yeah. So we'll take care of that, Bill.
Yep.
But you may have a court date on Thursday.
Good.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Oh my God. It'll be so good to just smile again, won't it? And have a good time and not have people following you around.
Yep.
This is crazy.
It is.
Yeah, because you're like not a convicted sex offender, are you, Bill?
Nope.
Have you ever been dangerous? Have you ever tried to run away from your workers?
Nope.
Is it interesting that the only reason they have 2 workers here is because I'm here?
Yeah.
Do I have any kind of a criminal record, Bill?
Nope.
Have I ever been a violent person?
Nope.
No. Have I like encouraged you to work with them? And,
oh yeah.
You know, we really worked hard to like, you know, try to follow their rules and.
Yep, we follow their court order just like it says.
Did we think that you would progress to the point of getting out of this program?
Yes, we did.
Did we work really hard to like follow all their rules so that, you know, how long have you been there?
6 years.
Do you think they'll ever let you out if they aren't forced to?
No, I don't think they will.
No.
Because they want to control my life as long as they can.
Why do you think they want to do that?
Because they are on a power trip.
Do you think it has anything to do with the almost $100,000 a year they get?
Yep, I do.
Per client, per year?
Yeah, I do.
So and they get I don't know how much of that they pay for this therapeutic home, but they are not providing you with your low-fat diet or even a healthy diet for that matter.
Not at all.
Didn't bring your inhaler today because they said they don't know who your doctor is, although you've seen the notebook they have on you at the Lowell house with your doctor's information right on it. And they won't let you carry your inhaler on you.
No.
And they left it at the house when they were bringing you to an exercise class.
Yep.
That's Tammy Crow, and who's this other woman?
Penny Blair.
Yeah. Is she the one that told you that she didn't think you had the right to ask day workers not to smoke when they were working with you?
Yep, that's right.
Yeah. You don't have very many rights, do you, Bill, according to them?
Nope.
Or maybe they just
None
don't.
at all, actually.
Yeah.
The only right I have is to go out in the community supervised.
And what do you mean by go out in the community, Bill? Where
Go
do
to
you go?
stores, that's about it.
In the last 2 months, have you been anywhere besides a grocery store?
Nope.
Except for maybe with me?
Yeah, with you, we go just about anywhere, but
Right.
besides schools and
I always
places they tell you
right.
you can't
Of
go.
course, but I always supervise you, don't I, Bill?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, and that's not that big of a deal, is it?
No, it's not.
No, we can follow their court order. It's not that hard.
No, it's
We
not.
always do follow their court order.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, you can go and you can be around people and you can see your family and you can go hiking and you can